too quick to talk more when someone is talking to you on phone, especially in a type of conversation, whether in the corporate world or in a friendly setting. So, for instance, you can control the conversation by asking questions or repeating what the person is saying. So, for example, let's say somebody says something, you would reply, "Did you say A, B, and C? Did you say we should send the money to the bank?" Or, for instance, you can ask the question again. Maybe you didn't hear the person, so you would say that, for example, for example, "I didn't hear that. Can you repeat what you said? Come again." "Yes, sir." So these are the various ways on how to control the conversation. Immediately someone calls you, especially in a corporate world or the corporate setting, and you seem to be talking more than the person, then you are trying to say you know more than the person, especially when you are talking to your boss or when you are talking to a superior person. So this form of etiquette allows you to give an opportunity or room for the person that you are talking to express him or herself well. It also helps you to, within the corporate setting, it helps you to pay attention to details. Now, most of us know the importance of paying attention to details, especially when instructions are given on a certain task. Imagine your boss calling you and your boss is trying to say something and you are talking back to the boss. Your boss will not be able to communicate well what he or she is trying to put across. And now, moreover, you would also not get the right instructions that are given to you on the job. It is important to know that talking less doesn't mean being quiet entirely during the conversation. So the next one will be to focus on your tone. Yes, focus on your tone. So imagine if someone calls you and you react in a tone which sounds as if you are angry, you set the pace for an angry conversation. So immediately someone calls you, you would have to set a good tone for the conversation. So for instance, you have to set a friendly tone or a corporate tone for the conversation. For example, "Hi, how are you doing?" You sound happy with such a tone. For example, another example is to also set a good tone by giving a good introduction about yourself. So, for example, "Hello, my name is Emma," or "My name is Daniel." So that is how you set a good tone for the nice conversation that you wish to have with the person that you are talking to. And it depends on also the surrounding or the circumstance with which you're having that conversation with a person. If it's a corporate setting, you would have to be as official as possible with your tone. And if it is a friendly setting, you'd have to be free and cool as possible with your tone. So mind your tone when you are having your conversation. So the next time you have a call and you are angry, I suggest you put the phone away and clear yourself from any form of anger. Yes, so the next rule is smile while talking. So this rule is more of psychological than physical, because most people would think that, why should I smile when the other party is on the phone in a different place? Now, immediately you smile, it affects your mood and it also affects how you respond. So, for instance, if someone should call you and you have smiled, immediately that smile comes on your face. You become very happy and you try to respond in a happy way, especially in situations when somebody is saying something that is irritating or someone is saying something that is making you angry. Immediately you put that smile on your face, you feel quite great to respond to the next thing that the person will say. So don't forget to smile while you talk to the other party on the phone. So, smiling does not only give you a good mood, it helps you to release certain hormones in your body, which gives you the opportunity to reduce your blood pressure. Yes, guys, you can check it out online. Those hormones are released immediately you smile. And in situations where you are very angry at a person or you're having a conversation that you don't want to continue, immediately you smile, your mind adjusts itself and those hormones are released into your brain to reduce the blood pressure. Guys, you know the effect of blood pressure. When you have high blood pressure, it gives you it gives you several problems, especially in the future. So when you're having the next time you're having a conversation and you feel that you are getting angry or you are irritated by the conversation, please don't forget to smile. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe also to this channel. So kindly take whatever we are saying here very serious, and you would improve on your communication skills and have a fruitful conversation with anybody that you are talking to. So the next one will be to check whether the person is free for a conversation. So it's bad manners when you call someone and you don't check whether the person is free for a conversation, especially when the person is maybe busy or is doing something that is equally important. So for instance, you call someone and you go like, "Hello, please can I talk to you about ABC, and are you free for such conversation? Or can you give me 5 minutes of your time? Let me explain what I want to talk to you about." Immediately, you don't check whether the person is free for a conversation. You assume that the person has nothing to do or the person is free, which might not be so. So please check when the person whether the person is free for a conversation the next time you call someone. So the next one is, do not call someone more than twice. Immediately you call the first time or the second time and you don't get the person, it means that the person is either busy or the person is not available or the person does not want to talk to you at that moment. So please do not call more than twice when the person misses your call or the person has missed your call. But the trick is that, or the exemption with this rule is that, in situations where there's an emergency, you can call more than twice, either medical emergency or any form of emergency that you think that the person must pick your call to help you with. So immediately there's an emergency, please call more than twice. But aside that, please don't call more than twice when the person is not picking your call. So the next rule I have here is to avoid a bad network. Yes, guys, you must avoid bad network or talking whilst there's bad network. In instances where someone is talking to you and the person has a bad network, you either have to cut the call and send a text to the person that the reason why the call ended was because of the bad network and you are trying to reach the person back. That is a more polite way. Or you can either tell the person that, please, there is bad network, can I call you back? Then you can end the call. So, guys, always make sure that you don't talk whilst there is a bad network. It's very irritating and it's not a good thing to do. So the next video that will come up would be our next channel content, and I want you to subscribe to this channel